day, that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing, see, I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now, I'm just too on. Maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this bitch. Over.
And speaking of stuff that's bad, man, NFC East. What's up, y'all? It's the bros. It's me and Nick. We thugging it today. And yes, I said the NFC East, or as some people may say, the NFC least. But leading them right now is who everybody says, and by everybody, these type of fans know who they are. They know who they are. Every single year, no matter how good, no matter how bad they look, every single year. What do they say, Nick? What do they say? What do they say?
How about them Cowboys?
And what do they say about them Cowboys? Even when they're 3-5, what do they say?
We're going to the Super Bowl. We're gonna make a legit title run, bruh. Y'all haven't been relevant since the '90s.
That's before we were born.
Exactly. They had a legit shot with Romo, but Romo is not clutch at all.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was finna argue with you until they did the catch with Dez Bryant. That was a messed up scenario. That's a catch. That's a touchdown, in my opinion. They did the Cowboys dirty that year. Not saying they would have won it all, but they would have had they had a chance that year. God, that was some of the biggest I've ever seen in my life. Like that was some of the bogus buffoonery I've ever. Yeah, I don't even know if that's a word, but it's gonna be a word today. And there are plays in the history of the league that the league will never be forgiven for, and that's one of them. That was bad.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad.
That was horrible.
Enough downgrading these cowgirls. We want to talk for real because honestly, as much as I don't like them, I'm happy for two people on that team. One of them,
Prescott.
Took the words out of my mouth. One of them being Dak Prescott, and the other one being Trevon Diggs. Those two, I hate the Cowboys, but I'm so happy those two particular guys are absolutely balling right now. Balling. On a legit stance, the answer, are the Cowboys a legit Super Bowl contender? I don't like them, but in a world where I'm not being biased, yes, they have the quarterback, they have the receiver.
Oh yeah.
When healthy, they have the O-line, they have the running back. The only thing they're missing is a consistent defense, and there are two people on that defense right now who have completely been altering it. One being Trevon Diggs, and two being the rookie Micah Parsons. Those two people have changed that defense. I'm not saying that defense is just going to be top 5, top 10, hell, not even top 15. But they have so many weapons and they have so many options. If they can just shape up their defense, I don't like it. I don't like the sound of it. But yes, the Cowboys are a legit contender if you're looking at it from a roster standpoint. And from, if you want to make an argument, a top 10, maybe even top 5 quarterback in this league, depending on who you ask. So for me, the answer is yes, from a non-biased standpoint. I don't know about you, Nick.
In my opinion, I'd have to agree. I'd say yes. And the reason why I say yes is because I have a lot of faith in Dak Prescott. This is his moment. This is his redemption year. They started out the season really well last year. He had the gruesome ankle injury that, sidelined him for the rest of the year. Coming back now, he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He's going to want to prove to everybody that he is who they have saying that he's been. And also the East is very pathetic, in my opinion. They do have some upside. I do like the Eagles with Jalen Hurts. They did add some pieces on offense. They just got to kind of bring it full circle. I know they got a new coach this year, but I don't think they'll make any noise. They do have some upside, though. The Washington football team, they might hang around for some time to time up towards the top of the division. And then you never know. They can make some work, but then also the Giants are we're not even going to talk about the Giants.
Don't even bring their name up. But
yeah, the Giants but nonetheless, the Cowboys should run away with that division. They have the firepower and offense. I think their defense is decent enough to keep them close even if they do get in that predicament. But I think their offense is good enough to keep them above 500. You know, they should easily win that division, no problem.
What makes me mad about them is they should be so good. Now, granted, last year was an obstacle because Dak got hurt, but
Right. Mm-hmm.
last season fully healthy, they went 8-8.
Yeah.
And missed.
That's disappointing. That's disappointing.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, they are so talented. They are so above the rest of that division in talent. They should be winning it darn near every year.
Yeah.
But they don't, because they're the Cowboys and they just have a black cloud over their head. And honestly, as long as Jerry Jones is, knock on wood, alive and the owner of that franchise, I can't. It's literally like it's a dark bloom over their head, and no matter how good they look, they just can't. For some reason, they can't put it together when it matters, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, and also another thing is they've been doing a lot of recruiting on the offensive side, and I think this was a change for them because they've been, they drafted Zeke, they drafted CD last year, and then they've been drafting a lot of offensive pieces. Now they kind of changed the script a little bit. Last year, they got one of the best linebackers in the draft, Parsons, who you mentioned earlier, who's making a phenomenal impact on their defense and is showing that he can be an early onset leader for them at the middle linebacker position. And so he's a very versatile linebacker that I think that those guys will start to get behind, start to rally behind. Don't
even call him a linebacker. They call him a football player now. He's everywhere. He's everywhere right now. He's everywhere. You want him in a slot, he'll go do that. You want him on the edge, he'll go do that. You want him inside, he'll go do that. You want him at linebacker, he'll go do that. Hell, you want him to play safety, he might even play a little safety.
And see, I feel like the Cowboys got a steal with him being able to get Michael Parsons in the mid-first round. And so with that being said, I feel like if they can start to beef up that defense a little bit in the upcoming years as well, I think they'll be able to make a good playoff run this year. Not saying that they will get all the way to the Super Bowl, but I do think that they can make a deep playoff run this year with the team they have. They continue to beef up that defense to support that offense. When you have a really good defense and a really good offense, it's hard to beat you. I mean, look at the Buccaneers. They have an absolutely astounding, and they have a really well-rounded defense, and it is hard to beat them. And
I don't know.
Still have them coming out of the
NFC. Corners been just getting. They corners been.
They just been getting hurt. That's their only issue now. Is health.
Have been dropping like flies.
Oh yeah, I mean Murphy Bunton's out. Jamel Dean is out with his knee injury. I think Antoine Winfield left last week's game. They are paper thin in the secondary now. Coming out of last week. And so it'll be interesting to see. They play the Eagles on Thursday night, so it'll be interesting to see how they come out. But nonetheless, back to on topic to the Cowboys. I have the Cowboys finishing 12-5 this year. I have them coming out of the NFC East. I have them coming out of the first round. I do. And then when it gets into the second round, I don't know who they'll end up matched up against, but I guess time will tell. But I do have them making a deeper playoff run than previous years.
I think I like that point, and I think the one thing that'll stop them if they don't get it going by the end of the year, I think the one thing that'll stop them, because Dak can make up for that defense, believe it or not.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. With the offensive weapons they have, he can make up for that.
Yes. Now, the one thing that can hold them up if they don't get it going by playoff time is Zeke has to be Zeke. If they cannot run the ball, if they play somebody like the Rams, if they play somebody like the Buccaneers who legit say you're not running the ball on us, that's going to be tough because you're expecting Dak to be perfect against those defenses. When they get it going, you put yourself behind the 8 ball, bro. Like it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. It's early in the season. Go ahead.
And to add on to your point, if they're struggling to run the football, when it comes down to, postseason time, Mike McCarthy is going to have to do an absolute amazing job with play calling because he's going to have to mix it up because now if we can't run the ball against a team like Los Angeles or the Buccaneers, like who have a astounding front four, they're going to know that you're going to be passing most of the time. So you're going to have to do a hell of a job of mixing up the looks and trying to give them something different or something that they haven't seen. So it keeps them on their heels. And I honestly feel like I saw this when the Patriots played the Buccaneers. Being a Patriots fan, I'm showing just slight bias, but when the Patriots went no huddle, the Buccaneers were on their heels. They were getting tired, and obviously they were getting worn down because those big boys, they get worn down. So I feel like if Dallas can maybe keep it a little bit more up tempo, it can keep the Buccaneers on their heels, and it can kind of keep them guessing. But like I said, they're gonna have to maybe run some plays out of the shotgun to Zeke, or maybe just do some swing passes or some screens or trick plays to keep those defenses honest, because everybody knows the run game is not going to be prompt when it comes against those teams, because they are going to shut that down 9 times out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna close it with this, and I want you to just give me the first number that comes to your head. If healthy, if this team remains healthy, and when healthy, we both agree that they should be winning the division. And if they win the division, i.e., that means they're going to the playoffs. Boom. If healthy, what % chance do you give the Cowboys to not own? You know what? I'm just going to say make the Super Bowl because I don't like them. So I'm going to just say, what % chance, if healthy, do you give the Cowboys to make the Super Bowl this year?
I give them about a 25% chance. And it's a little high. It's a little high.
Jesus, that's high.
And the reason why I'm saying this is this. The reason why I'm saying this is I have a lot of faith in the Buccaneers, but their defense is very shaky right now due to the injuries. And if they can't get right by the playoffs with health, a little bit. I look at them as a little bit more skeptical because of their health right now. I have a lot of faith in Aaron Rodgers. And also, another thing, I have a lot of faith in Dak Prescott. I really do. I really feel like this is his year to make a statement to the league, because everybody was questioning, he got that big payday. Is he really worth it? Is he this? Is he that? I think he's going to come out, and I think he's going to prove to everybody that they can make a deep playoff run. Not saying that they will make to the Super Bowl, but I'm giving them like a 1 out of 4 shot, because I do expect them to make a deep playoff run. That's just my expectations for the Cowboys. Will it happen? Years past, numbers have shown they won't. But this might be the turn. I mean, this might be the turn. This might be the year that they do something. You never know.
You want to know my?
But I do have a lot of faith in Dak Prescott. I do have a lot of faith that offense can get it going. So
you want to know my expectations for the Cowboys this year?
Probably 5%.
To stink up the show. 0% chance, and bet it 17 games in the season. Let me do the calculations in my head. How many they won 3 games already? No, yeah, they won 3 games.
I said 12-5.
Carry the 3. 6-11. Boom! Because I hate them and they suck. And even though their roster is great, I don't expect them to do anything. At me,
but you got to realize their division is very bad.
Hit the comments up, hit that like, hit subscribe button. All the Cowboys fans, I hate y'all. Y'all stink. And everybody in the NFC West, besides the Seahawks, I hate y'all too. So, Jordan, your team sucks. Bye. See you later. We really hope y'all enjoyed the video today. For more content and notifications, please make sure and hit that subscribe button. See y'all later, man.